Hello everybody, it's QueenStatic here. Don't ask what I have on my finger because I was setting up my workstation and I had the tripod too loose and I dropped the camera on my bad thumb. Oh lordy Lou. Lordy Lou! So today, we're gonna watch this video. As you guys may or may not know, my favorite YouTubers are two Australian violinists named Brett and Eddie. Their YouTube channel is Twosetviolin Violin. Now they poke a lot of fun at opera singers, and I think it's hysterical. You know, one of my favorite videos is the professional versus beginner opera singer video. Yes, one of my favorites. But they just uploaded another video, and They recently did a video that was recorder versus violin, I believe. Well, I've been waiting to watch this video because, as you guys know, I watch just about every single upload that comes up by them. But I didn't watch this video. This is violin versus opera singer. Y'all ready for a roast? Y'all, oh my god, I'm gonna punch myself. Are you guys ready for a roast right now? Because this is what's about to happen, guys. We're about to hardcore roast Brett and Eddie. Let me just make sure that my desktop audio is working on here. Alright. So I got my keyboard turned on because, you know, my house is not big enough for a piano. But let's go. Let's watch this video. Violin versus opera singer. Also, I'm sorry that I look like hell. These last few weeks have been kind of rough. So, let's go. In fact, I might bring this a little bit closer. Oh, my mic is down there. So now I'm not bringing it any closer. Let's go. I'm excited. Wow. So we do lip trills, but not like that, Mr. Eddie. We don't go brrr. We actually have a structured way that we do them because we have to warm up. Well, we have to release the tension. When you start to warm up, you should actually warm up when you first wake up starting by stretching out your body. Because I assume as violinists that they don't have as much relaxation as we need as singers. We use our whole body when we sing, and a lot of people don't realize that, but we really do. We use our whole body when we sing. So a lip trill typically isn't brrr, it's typically brrr, or brrr, something like that. And you typically don't start with a lot of octaves. You typically would just start with like 4 notes. So like da 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 da, and then you'd work your way up until you get up. Typically for sopranos, like me, you'd get up to some of your higher notes, like a B flat or a C or a D. Like I'm practicing a piece from La Traviata, and there's a D flat in it. Yeah, there's a D flat in it because it's, I don't know, it's one of those keys. But listen, okay, warming up takes a lot out of a singer. For me, my warm-ups take about a half an hour. And typically, because of the way that the voice changes, it's typically shorter or longer for different singers. But also the whole, I'm going to go back here for a minute. We don't, that actually causes a lot of tension in the vocal cords. You go, woo! They are called sirens, and they're called sirens because they sound like sirens. And some people use them to warm up their higher ranges. I'm probably like blowing out my mic like crazy, but whatever. Whatever. Nah, what are you doing, Eddie? Wow, you can tell I didn't warm up before this video. Wow, choppy as in way down. You know, I ain't warmed up enough for this. Plus, I'm also slouching, and I'm not standing up. So, look at I look like a hot mess. What? Wait, what did he do? He did. And honestly, with warm-ups, it all depends on what feels okay in your voice. Not everything's going to feel okay in your voice. And especially working your way up to the higher tones, you have to work slow, meticulously. Also, we don't... That's bad technique. Also, I'm foreshadowing that there's going to be something about vibrato in here because I don't know why, but everybody hates vibrato on singers.
Sorry, can we move the accompaniment down a -6 today for the concert in 10 minutes? My voice is not feeling really up to scratch today.
Who does that? I'm not warmed up to be up that high. Ooh. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. I'm not warmed up today. And again, I called it vibrato. We're gonna have a conversation about vibrato in a second, too. Now, see, that's unhealthy. Us sopranos, well, not typically sopranos, but singers in general, we use vibrato to signify that we have a healthy voice and healthy technique. When I watch these guys a lot, so they have a video in which Eddie, who's the guy that's portraying the opera singer here, we have a video where he says, as violinists, we're trained that when we hear vibrato, we want to see some wiggle. In the opera music world, you don't want to see wiggle when you have vibrato. Now, one of the pieces that I sing, or one of the past pieces that I sang is Nel cor più non mi sento brilla la gioventù cagion del mio tormento amor se colpa tu. Typically the vibrato just is natural, but you can also sing straight tone. Nel cor più non mi sento brilla la gioventù cagion del mio tormento amor se colpa tu. See, my vibrato wants to creep in. It's hard to do straight tone as a singer, but typically if you're going with your vibrato, That is 110% wrong. 110% wrong! The trill. Nah, the trill. The trill! I mean that's fairly accurate. Oh golly. Do I have a piece besides Traviata that has a trill in it? Ah, my music is falling out of my binder. Oh god, it's hard to explain a trill, like, right off the bat. You know, something like that. I'm going flatter and flatter and flatter. Jeez Louise. I don't think we really have a equivalent to tremolo. Because what is that? That's just like... something like that. Ooh, whoa! Or I'm leaning forward. I'm cutting off my air supply. I mean, where's the lie though? But literally, double stops, I think, for us kind of would be an equivalent of a glottal stop, which is not healthy for the vocal cords. Just throwing that out there. Not healthy at all for the vocal cords. Let's see, what else can I talk about there? And the chords, typically with the voice, if you want a chord to be made, typically you have it in different voice parts. So, like, you might have the basses singing, like, the root of the chord, and then the two middle voices, the alto and the tenors, maybe singing the third and the fifth, and then the sopranos singing the root of the chord as well, but like the root on top. It all depends. When we used to warm up in women's choir when I was in university, that's kind of how he would do it. He would have the altos sing the G, the middle voices sing the E, the alto ones and the soprano twos, aka the mezzo sopranos, and the soprano ones sing the C, the top of the chord. Oh my god, the harmonics and everything that come out of there, that was gorgeous. I have to admit that my university experience was the best experience I've had in music school. The community college, not so much, but we won't talk about that. Oh, hello. Yeah.
Mamma mia, Tremolo,
but that's not technique. That's practicing your diction. What? Listen, we learn new techniques all the time. Do you understand the bad habits that I've gotten out of because I've had to learn new technique that overrode the bad technique? I've had so much jaw and tongue tension my whole life that I've had to learn how to get over those, and I've had to use new techniques to get over those. Like, the whole singing with my tongue out. Typically, you wouldn't do that in a concert, but to help you if your tongue is, like, swallowing your tongue, Also, I'm taking a master class right now with a world-class opera singer, and she's teaching us about, like, these techniques about, like, dropping your larynx. I can't do it. But, like, she teaches us, like, the bullfrog and everything like that. And learning these new techniques can be beneficial, you know. Learning how to breathe properly, that's one thing that's important. You know, that's the number one most important thing in singing is breath support. I don't care what you say, I don't care what instrument you play, singing is the breath support's number one. I don't care about nothing else besides breath and support. You know, because if you're breathing right, you're typically supporting right.
Hey? Hey, can I have a D?
Yeah, no. Nope. I don't go that low. I mean, go watch my opera singer reacts to old performance videos. That just let's just say I didn't sing on key for like the first like what 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 the first 5 years of my musical career. I could not sing on key to save my life. It wasn't until I got to my Massenet piece. When I got to my Massenet piece, that's my most beautiful piece, I think, in my repertoire. Or was my most beautiful piece up until that point in my repertoire. Now I don't know what my most beautiful piece is. I want to see this one.
Whoa. Sorry, the air in this room is just so dry. If you'll excuse me. Cold water. Seriously? Where is my warm tea with honey and lemon? Did you just cough? Get away from me.
This is from his.
Hold on. We gotta take a breather for a minute here. The elixir of life.
I'm not sure.
Taking a risk by putting that on my keyboard. So I actually have a rebuttal for that, Eddie. I have to drink this with my left hand. Ah, water. Moisture. Yes. So good! Anyway, that cup is from the Metropolitan Opera, so I kind of had to use it. B, if you guys don't know, tea with honey and lemon is good for when you have a sore throat and things like that, and you're a singer. Typically, as a singer, you should be drinking water because we require moisture. You know, our bodies are made up of water. Our instrument is a living instrument, and you know, you can't say that for a lot of instruments, so we have to really be diligent in taking care of our voices and what we do. I mean, I have some autoimmune conditions, so for me, getting sick can be a big deal. It's not always, but like I said, it can be. So let's just say right now I'm an essential healthcare worker, and I live in upstate New York, so, you know, upstate New York, not the city, upstate. But, you know, water is the most important thing you can do as a singer, and I definitely don't drink enough of it. I know lots of other singers that don't drink enough of it, but it's like, that's the most important thing. And I know as like, maybe as violinists that they wouldn't quite understand the importance of water. But yeah, you know, I love me some tea. Your girl loves some tea. Forgo the cream and sugar. Just give me black tea. You can tell I'm American because, you know, black coffee. We drink coffee. You know, I can drink my coffee black too, but I drink my tea just regular, just plain, nothing in it. There's also throat coat tea, and I don't think that they know about throat coat tea. It's a licorice tea, or licorice root tea, and it is absolutely amazing when you have a sore throat. Like, people are like, I don't like the taste of licorice, and I will tell them, try this tea. This tea is like a miracle working tea, and it is. And I always usually have some in my cabinet. But I also love matcha too, don't tell anybody. But literally, like, the instrument care. Also, as a singer, it's very important that we keep our voice warm. This was something that me and my voice teacher were talking about. You know, a lot of people complain about their instrument being cold, and, you know, oh my god, it's going to take me extra time to warm up. How do you think we feel when people that aren't music majors park in our parking lot, and we have to walk from all the way out in East Bumbletoe all the way into the School of Music, and we're cold, we're grumpy, you know, and people are like, oh my god, I can't play my tuba because it's cold. And it's like, bitch, please. I have to go warm up for an hour and a half now because I came in from the cold. You know, I'm not trying to sound like full of myself, because I'm not full of myself. I'm not the greatest soprano in the world, and I will come straight out and tell you that, you know. I'm not scared to admit that I'm the greatest soprano or I'm not scared to admit that I'm not the greatest soprano in the world. But instrument care is very, very important for vocalists. You know, if something happens to our vocal cords, that's it, we're done. You know, and that's why I feel like it's important to have people like me who talk about pop singers on my channel as well, because a lot of times these pop singers are damaging their voices. You know, trying whistle tones on recordings and then trying them live and not being able to achieve them, or, you know, their whistle tones just being this, like, awkward mess, or this cacophony of noises. It's just like, oh my god, I can't. Yeah, I'm throwing musical terms in there. Instrument price.
$100,000, and I need this to improve. I guess I need it. Okay, I'll take it.
It's a really nice voice. Thank you. I was born with it.
Oh, no, I don't want. Stop it, go back. So, the whole instrument price thing. Yeah, we are born with it, okay? Okay. Anyway, I just want to make sure that there was nothing, like, after that. Anyway, let's have a little conversation, Twoset. You don't think that I watch your videos, probably, but I do. My Ling Ling 40-hour shirt is actually in the wash right now, and my shirt for my YouTube channel is also in the wash, but opera singers are musicians, too. You know, people just think that, oh, it's really, really easy to sing opera, and it's not. But anyway, you know, they don't talk about, like, rep and what else? What else can I say? Brett is definitely a better singer than Eddie.
Oui, do svidania, mamma mia,
Also,
Mario, alleluia.
He's doing Russian in there. We do have Russian pieces. We have, I think, pieces in a lot of languages. I wish some of the operas that were racially inaccurate were written in, you know, languages that match the country that they originate in. But, you know, that's never going to happen. So, I've literally, this is just like a rambling video. But the new techniques thing. We could talk about diction, because they don't have diction on the violin. I guess the closest thing to diction would be some form of articulation, like your crescendo, decrescendo, things like that, you know. And by the way, diction, we have to take a whole class on diction. I've never taken it, but I know at university they would have the music majors take it. I know, I'm bad. I was not actually a music major at university. But like, even for the Traviata piece that I'm singing, it's really fast paced because it's Verdi. It sucks, but I love it. And we have to go through the whole saying of the words, like sempre libera. You know, we do have to over enunciate, and we actually have a whole pronunciation guide, and we have a whole alphabet that we have to learn. Okay, okr. Let me just show y'all. Okay, this is a page of what we get when we learn our words. This is from Sempre Libera, but yeah. You know, I probably really should end this video, but anyway. I really do enjoy Twoset, and I just want to thank Brett and Eddie for making me laugh, you know, and actually typically being honest about opera singers every once in a while. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. I'm sorry that I don't seem like I'm full of energy. There's been a lot going on lately. And, yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all my uploads. And remember to share a smile today. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye. I just want to point out that there is so much more that they could have done to make fun of opera singers and poke fun at opera singers. By the way, if you're an opera singer and you're taking offense to this video, go home. Leave. Get out. Honestly, this is just them poking fun at it. And I could poke fun at violinists. You know, honestly, they wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for opera singers. So, you know, I mean, I could roast them all day. I could roast all instrumentalists all day. You know, please. I mean, honestly, at least I can be heard over an orchestra. Violin, on the other hand, maybe they should just go back to playing viola, you know, might be better off. Just saying. Just saying, just pointing that out. It's probably some of my best jokes of the video, and